All right, we're back at it. We are live and on the air. And
Welcome back.
That's right. Here
back.
at
Thank you,
April.
everyone who's been following, subscribing, especially to those on TikTok and Instagram, YouTube. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I also got to give a special shout out because he wanted to mention tonight. I ran into an old friend. You guys know who I'm talking about. And if you're listening and he saw me at the bar tonight, fuck the 49ers. I'm just kidding. They won.
Ah,
I'm just kidding. We'll be
entire
back.
team or just one guy?
Just I'm talking about one guy. I'm talking about one individual who doesn't want to come on this show just yet. He's not ready. Um, what's new with everyone?
Honestly, just kind of life. There's like it's probably affecting you guys too. Actually, there's like a god awful heat wave. Like even like right now, it's like night right now, and it's like probably 80 something outside right now. It's horrible.
It's hot.
No, it's fucking horrific up here. Did you guys hear about those fires going on up in Reno?
Yeah,
People can't handle this type of shit. You know what I mean? Like this is getting bad. Like we're over here fucking burning up, and like summer's supposed to be over, but we're not. Like what do we got? Like another 3 weeks left, and then like it's supposed to cool down. Hopefully.
supposedly.
Yeah, there might be rain. I saw that there was a forecast for rain today, but it never came. So
Yeah, but like down here, like it's been like kind of muggy. Like it's not only just hot, it's like triple digits, but it's fucking muggy. So like you go outside and it feels like a sauna. Like it's just,
hot.
Well, what about the wildfires? They're not coming back, right?
don't
Like
don't jinx it, man.
I
Don't
don't want.
jinx
I don't
it.
want to see. I don't want to see California get more rich again. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
fucking taking dollars that aren't, you know, that aren't going to get reimbursed through insurance companies or nothing like that.
Oh man, we don't need another Palisades.
You guys are down there, SoCal. Like, have they like even started constructing for like the Olympics or any of that shit that was supposed to happen? Or
I think they probably are.
I I think it's really shittily. Like I know, like
We have
having
tickets, right? We bought
yeah
tickets.
yeah, because like they can't sell them at like full price or whatever because people aren't that interested. But they were supposed to upgrade like the public transit, like the train lines and stuff, and they never did it. Like we took the train like a month ago to LA Union, and like it's just as junky as before.
Janky.
Like I don't know where the money went. Like there's homeless everywhere. It's like it doesn't look any cleaner or anything. So I don't know what they're doing, man. I really don't know. Probably stealing it all, honestly.
well, my other like thing is like if they're not doing any renovations or nothing, because wasn't that a part of the master plan? Like
Yeah,
whenever fucking the governor was down, like, oh yeah, we just bought all this land up. He's all happy and shit. He was all like bobbing, weaving and stuff like that, all excited. And it's like, what are they doing? Like, I mean, it still looks like shit, right? In certain areas
yeah.
down there. I don't
Yeah,
know. They're fucking nuts. Like,
he's excited for the beach volleyball.
yeah, I mean, he's. It's not the only crazy thing going on. I know we were talking briefly before we started tonight about that mother of the
Oh,
year,
Yeah,
right? What's her name?
Lindsay
Lindsay Clancy.
Clancy.
Lindsay Clancy. Tom Clancy's fucking long forgotten daughter, or what?
her Soviet programming accidentally kicked in.
Is the Manchurian
It
Candidate?
awakened her. It's like
Oh,
was it a sleeper cell or whatever? She
Splinter
like
Cell,
develops
yeah.
like a thick Russian accent and goes, "Oh, I got filthy, disgusting children, bleh. This is getting in the way."
That's fucking terrible, man. I mean, like I was telling you guys earlier, I just, going so far as to doing shit to your kids, like that's going a little too fucking far, man. Like, I don't know what triggers somebody to do that psychologically, but you're fucked up. Like, I don't know. Now you said people are backing her, like supporting her on this kind of shit.
Oh yeah, the trial. I think the trial is already concluded, but like the whole time, like every day she was going to trial, there'd just be all these like just women out there like, oh, we support you, or like with signs like we support you, like you didn't do it, blah blah blah. And like you just see all this like support like online for her. Like and there's just like a lot of the arguments just don't make sense. Like I've heard some where it's like, no, she's being framed by her husband, and then there's just like completely ridiculous ones like, oh, well, Lindsay's a Leo, and Leos don't kill their cubs, or like there's like another one where it was like, oh, like even if she did it,
yeah, she
didn't do it, yeah, and that's like that's fucked up. I mean, like at the end of the day, like you killed 3 like defenseless
Fuck,
kids.
man.
And like the way she killed them is insane. Like she strangled them with an exercise band. Like I saw some video of like a doctor saying like it takes like, it's not like in the movies, it takes like 5 minutes on average to like strangle someone. So and it's like, you know, try holding a plank for like a minute, you know what I mean? Like let alone 5 minutes, and you did this like to all 3, so like at least 15 minutes. I mean, it's fucking insane. And the fact that people are defending her, I mean, to the people defending her,
man,
I hope they take their kids.
Look at this fucking shit, man. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Those are the crowds every day,
okay,
dude.
but like, I gotta make some commentary here. These all look like people that would harass a poor teenage worker at Starbucks.
these are the same type of fucking broads that like were wearing like. Wasn't there those fucking women that were like doing that bullshit a few years back where it's like, come on, man. Like, I'm not against women's rights or nothing like that, but it's like, what the fuck, man? I mean, you're out there looking like this. What are you really defending at this point? Like, oh, I want to kill my kids too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Honestly, it kind of shows like how far the Overton window has shifted, because like I feel like a lot of these types are like the ones where it's like we need to abort, and now it's kind of gone all the way to like this. We're like, yeah, you know, you know, she strangled her kids, but oh, you know, she's a Leo or whatever.
She's a Leo, like zodiac sign bullshit.
Yeah.
It's written in the wait. Go back to that picture. Is there a dude in the back? The guy in the glasses in the back.
That dude. It's a fucking. I don't know. Yeah, that's a dude back there. Look at him. Look at him, man.
He's wearing the shirt too. He's all like red in the face.
What the fuck is he even doing out there? It's like those reproductive right marches. I'm like, man, what the fuck are guys doing there? Like, what the fuck? Like, what does this have to do with you, man? And I don't know, man. I feel like all these fucking ladies like are like just nothing better to do. Fucking protest and march. I mean, look at this article. Outside Plymouth Superior Court, Massachusetts, Americans are witnessing something resembling a mass psychosis event.
Holy shit.
Hundreds of women have assembled to support Lindsay Clancy, the mother on trial for murdering her 3 young children. Clancy does not deny killing 5-year-old Cora, 3-year-old Dawson, and 8-month-old Colin, is that how you say her name? With her own hands. Fuck, so she's already like, take me, I'm guilty, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but her kids' names kind of sound like, I don't know, like top shelf, like Scotch. Like 12-year Dawson.
I mean, dude, like, all these fucking women, like,
that's crazy.
They all look like they love sticking carrots in foreign places. I'm just saying, I don't fucking know.
Oh my god.
Maybe I'm fucking wrong for saying that shit. I don't know, man.
No, you're not wrong, man. These look like the types, you know, like, and you were kind of talking about this like a couple years ago, or like more like maybe 8 years, like when Trump was just starting. You know, remember those pink beanies that they all wore?
Hats, yeah, little kitty hats, or
whatever they were called, the pussy hats, right?
The pussy hats.
That's what they were called, weren't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
My question is why do we always have to accessorize a political statement? What's with the merch game?
Exactly, but my whole thing is like, okay, it's okay, like, honestly, if you're gonna stand for something and get on your fucking soapbox and get a group of people together and you guys are gonna try to merge and bond and like basically form like a coalition and stand for one united message all together, great. But here's what I don't like. How long is it gonna take before this bullshit like metamorphoses into, now we've combined with Black Lives Matter and pro-Palestine and pro-Ukraine, all this other bullshit. It's like, come on, man. And they're trying to form a super fucking PAC. That's what always happens. That Me Too bullshit, merged with BLM. You guys remember when that shit happened? It's like, come on, man, like just drop it already. Fuck. I don't know.
We should bring a Israel flag to the Lindsay Clancy case just to like confuse people a little bit.
Oh,
So
you
like
know,
the
totally right. Yeah.
like, oh my god, this is part of the lobby. This is it.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. I guarantee you, if you wore like an Israeli T-shirt or like you said, brought a flag out there, those people would have a shit fit because it's like, but wait a minute, I thought this was all about supporting Lindsay Clancy here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just like, good for them. I just hope that this doesn't, like I said, butterfly into something else, which it probably will. I don't know what's going to happen next. Who knows? Maybe they'll be on this mystery meat train or whatever. Who the fuck knows, right?
Oh man, I don't even know. Like just the mental gymnastics. Like she's owned up to this shit already. Like she did it. Like I just don't get. Like it'd be like defending Ted Bundy or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like when he was like awaiting trial, it'd be like, oh yeah, you know he's innocent, or we believe in you, Ted. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure even Ted Bundy's mother thought he was innocent, right? Like,
Maybe.
Not my Ted.
not my Teddy. He would never do something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think collectively a lot of people are saying, no way, that's my girlfriend. My
That's-
girlfriend can't do that. My girlfriend.
I need to read this whole article. Was she like married? Like well, obviously she had kids with somebody. Is she still like?
I believe he divorced her, and then that's also something that people are saying, like, oh, he divorced her too quickly and he got remarried too quickly, or something like that. From what I understand, is also part of this. I don't know. It's fucking bizarre, but like, I can't help but look at these women who defend her and kind of think like, shit, they like see themselves in her.
Yeah, which is
You
kind
know,
of
you know what I mean?
strange and crazy.
That's the blackpilling part, that there are people out there that this like that like you can be a woman, you can like get pregnant, you know, you're physically carrying the kid, you can birth it and all that, and then you'll just like you'll just kind of off it, and that's kind of like the craziest part, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he just gave rise to a whole bunch of baby killing mommies. That's what the fuck they're doing, man. It's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy because that's where we're going. And you know what? If this whole ordeal like blows up even larger, it's gonna turn into that. Watch, there's gonna be people like, oh, that's acceptable. We can do that shit now. It's like, fuck, man. Like I really don't want to even know where we're gonna be at in 10 years from now, man. I cannot believe we are in a time where people are like backing shit like this. But is there any like reason why? Like, what is the real like? Are they supporting her because they feel bad for her? Are they supporting the cause? Like, yeah, it was okay to do so. Those kids were bastard kids, anyways. Like, what's their fucking reasoning behind all this?
I think it's a mixed bag. I think it kind of depends on
Who
the
you
person
ask,
and
yeah.
who you ask. Like some are just like, oh, I feel bad, or it's like, oh, the system failed her because she said she had like postpartum depression and stuff.
And
But
like
like,
mental health or whatever. But see, that's the thing though that I never understand. People who advocate for mental health, right? I think on a larger societal and public policy level, the real question is well, what do you mean by like mental health? Like how do you improve a person's like depression and sense of self and belonging and connectiveness in this world when the overarching social forces, I guess you could say, like I don't know if it's like on purpose designed to make us feel alone, not attached to others, depressed or whatever. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like people have less of a sense of community and belonging now more than ever, which is why I feel like people band very quickly to these super emotional causes as opposed to something that's more, I'd say, goal oriented and goal driven. Like, I think it's one thing to be like, I support women's rights. I'm helping at the local women's shelter for domestic violence victims or whatever, versus like, oh, I'm going to like show up for this one case because I hate my kids, or like being a mom is stressful, or I hate being a mom, or da 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 da. Like, I don't know. I think there's definitely amongst a lot of young women an anger about like motherhood, I guess. And I will say, under like the current economic conditions, it's just expensive to have kids. So I don't know, maybe there's like pressure about that. But I don't know. I also feel like it's like when you do have kids, it's kind of a commitment to like another human being. And I don't know. I feel like people don't like see like, oh yeah, it's like fun and rewarding and cool being a mom. Now it's just something that's kind of like looked down on or seen as like low class almost to have like kids. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's like people look at it like kind of as like a burden.
Yeah.
Like especially like you kind of have to put your mind, I think, in like you have to put your mind in like the mind of like sort of these women where it's like, you know, they're probably going out every weekend, they're having this fun when they're single, and you know they can kind of go out, like eat, drink, hook up, whatever. And I think then they, you know, they marry somebody and they have kids, and it's not what
That
they
life
expected.
stops.
Yeah, that, yeah, first and foremost that life stops, but then also it's like you have like, you know, just, you know, like a baby, it's like you got to care for it, you know, you got to feed it, you got to like clean it, you know, you all this stuff, and they're not used to that, you know, and they kind of miss that old sort of lifestyle. And so yeah, I think it's easy for like feelings of like resentment towards your own kids to start to kind of
Especially if you can't like express that resentment in any meaningful way
Yeah.
to your partner if they're like the primary breadwinner and like you're not.
But yeah, I don't know, it's, I think that's a long-winded way to say like there's a lot of different reasons they support her. Also, there's just like a lot of like, and like I've encountered this a lot with a lot of women in my life where they believe like even if like for example a woman cheats, it's not her fault. Like a lot of women, they have more like they're more cued into like the group think and like I think social pressures than like guys are, where it's like, you know, like for example, like guys are more like in my experience at least, guys are more likely to not be like, oh, cheat on her, like you go dude, versus like I've been with like girls where it's like, yeah, cheat on him, like you go girl, and like you know it's kind of like the whole like if like a girl
Yeah.
gets like ran through, she's empowered, right? You know, she's like in touch with her femininity or whatever, but it doesn't really go the other way. And so I think there's also just like that where it's like, you know, and that's why you get those ridiculous like posts where it's like even if she did it, she didn't do it, you know, or it's like it's just like I don't know, it's just it's so out of touch with reality. But like, and I don't know what your take is on this, Derek, like in terms of like abortion, but this is kind of like this is kind of the next step past that, you know. I mean, like when you normalize like getting abortions, especially willy-nilly, right? This is kind of the next like step like going forward, you know.
Yeah, but see, there's like okay, I get what you're saying. So the argument, presumably at that level, what we're talking about, is gonna be, well, what's the difference between a professional aborting the thing, the baby, the child, and then me doing it, you know? And it's like, well, one, look, I don't want this is gonna fucking unwind like this is gonna take you down a whole rabbit hole. But I could say that I like my view on it is okay, well, you could argue that with other things too. Well, what's the difference between a professional hunter, a professional like a police officer who has to kill someone in the line of fire? Like, are they necessarily committing murder? But like, then you would ask someone, well, I can shoot somebody too, and I'm doing it out of justice, right? So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I see the whole argument there, but let's just be real. Like, if a person wakes up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking go and just do this shit to my family today, like there's intent there.
La-di-da-di-da.
You know what I mean? Like, did this lady even have like a manifesto or anything like that, or?
You know, that's a good question. I don't know if she had a manifesto. I think she texted the guy or something like
I think she
that.
texted them after. I don't even know really like if this was like really like, you know how like in like trial it's like, okay, is this murder like premeditated or was it just kind of like spontaneous? I don't even know if it's like if that's ever really been answered, if like she just like she planned this like for a while, or if it's kind of just like she woke up one day was like, oh boy, I'm gonna like go like strangle my kids.
Yeah, I'm saying, man,
Oh
that's like
boy,
some
here I
psychotic
go
shit,
killing
man.
again.
Yeah, it's a psychotic motherfucker. I mean, honestly, if you're getting turned on by like killing, you see the shit all the time, like on Dateline. Like these people start out with their victims, they have a primary target, and like after they get that first taste of blood, man, like one's not good enough. So you see, obviously she did 3 people, so it's like, fuck, if she would have just got away, like who was next? That always makes me wonder, like when people like that's like the same with like this pedophilia bullshit. It's like they only got caught when they got caught in the act, but like how many motherfucking victims do they have before all this shit? You know, like it's like you were talking earlier with me about like Dahmer and all these guys. Man, there's probably so many people that like have been unrecovered. You know what I mean? Like in some fucking basement still decaying to this very day. I'm just, or like in the ground somewhere, you know, below a basement. I'm just throwing that out there, and I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fucked up to say it that way, but that is the whole. Um, that's like the food chain. Like you start with one person, and then you get that taste. It's like, oh, I'm just envisioning that because I don't have those thoughts, but for like a psychotic ass fucking woman like she is, I don't know what her thought process is. You know?
I don't know, dude. I think that's kind of the most horrifying part, but it's like I don't know, fuck. It's just blackpilling, just also because like so many people support this, like one way or another, right? Like she's owned up to it. It's not like she's saying I'm framed or whatever. The fact that so many people are like, "We love you," like Lindsay, is kind of just insane.
Well, my thing also is like, I understand in some cases where it's like, oh, the system has failed certain people, but she was a upper middle class, fairly affluent person, from what I understand. Like, Massachusetts is expensive. She was a nurse. Her like husband or ex-husband or whatever, like he worked in finance or something
Something like that,
like
yeah.
that. Like they had money, and first of all, if she's able to jump out of a 2-story house in Massachusetts, they have some kind of money. Like,
Sure.
so it's hard to say like the system, because she also had like she had a therapist, she had these like so-called like mental health people with her, and I'm not saying that like just because you have like a decent amount of money doesn't like take away from mental problems, but I think there's also like a certain almost like willingness to give away public or a personal sense of agency when it comes to that stuff, because it's so easy to be like, oh, it was postpartum depression and it was so overwhelming and she became psychotic and was like no longer in touch with reality. But it's also kind of like a situation where it's like, I mean, just because like a person has mental health issues, right? Like a crazy person stabbed someone on the train or a bus wantonly because they're a crazy person. The police still come. Okay, sometimes, because we're in California. They sometimes come to apprehend that person. So I don't really understand why that doesn't really apply to her. I mean, especially because she's not even denying the fact that she did it, which is really horrifying on so many levels.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's just really like there's so many like other pieces to this that haven't been solved yet.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Family Guy rendition cutaway of this.
Oh man.
And it'll be like that episode. You know that episode where Meg and Chris swap places with Lois and Peter for like a week?
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't they have done that? Why did this have to happen?
Well, you said something that, like, okay, so she was a nurse, and I get that. Like I said, I've worked in public service I'm still in there. I know everyone here has, and it's like, it's stressful. I mean, you deal with all kinds of personalities. I've gotten threatened fucking more times than, and you don't know. That's the scary thing. When you get threatened, you really don't know like what people's intentions are. Like, man, this
what they're capable
of.
This
guy full of shit, or this lady full of shit. Are they really gonna like hop over and like grab me by the throat like they say they are? You know what I mean? Like, you always gotta be ready for shit. But I mean, that's why, like, I was asking, like, is there a document? I couldn't find anything. I was just looking it up right now. Like, there's no manifesto that anyone found, and maybe her therapist. I was just reading an article, kind of tripped out, but it was saying something about like she needs notes, or she didn't take notes about what she was telling her. I'm like, well, her therapist fucking wasn't really doing her job, I guess,
Yeah, I mean, therapists don't document everything for sure, but it's important to document something as a clinician. It's a legal liability thing.
Me personally, I'm not a big fan of therapy. I think if you're gonna pay somebody for services rendered, and you're expecting them to hear like all your ahs and ohs of life, like they should at least be able to fucking like give you some kind of guidance. I feel like sometimes like this lady, for example, she's admitting like, oh, I wasn't taking notes. Like she was probably telling her everything too, for all we know.
You go, girl.
Yeah, you go, fucking kid. I'm here. I'll supply you with the.
Here's the exercise band. I'm not.
Here's the fucking Here's the fucking weightlifting belt from bodybuilding.com. You know what I mean?
Oh God. That's terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the thing is, though, with therapy, I understand it's cool to have like a presumably, hopefully neutral third party weigh in on a situation, and that can be helpful if it's not a friend, because then people don't know about your business. Hopefully, maybe, but my thing is, if I'm going to pay so much money for the copay, I might as well get a beer out of it too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna go for a full-on fucking therapy session, like you better be, you better be getting something out of it. I mean, like at least like
I
a
expect
trip
to
to
be
the
on the
movies.
chair.
What's
You know that fancy like lounge chair that like Freud made people like lie on, like in front of a window, like doing this, like looking like I had like tuberculosis or something. Like I don't know. I also feel like sometimes therapy is weaponized as an excuse for people to feel morally superior to other people. Like when people are like, I want to go to couples therapy, or like, you need to go to therapy. I mean, I think a person can also work through their personal issues and do self-growth through other means.
I feel like therapy is a way for people who aren't connected, like just because this podcast, like the name of like the podcast, aren't connected like religiously, so you don't really have someone to talk to. Like it's more for people who are maybe living like secular lives or who are like atheists or whatever. Because like, if you're like plugged in like to whether you go to like church or like shul or like mosque or like whatever, you probably have like someone you can talk to. You know what I mean? And also like I also just feel like it's kind of a scam like with like therapy, because they want to make money from you. So like they don't necessarily want to make you better. Like they want to keep having you come into more sessions.
Yeah, that's how they make exactly. That's how they make their it's a continued subscription basically. Like, oh, keep coming back to me for more. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna, it's like, why? Like, isn't your job to actually help? But then it's kind of like the pharmaceutical industry. Like they rely on people taking their drugs, man, because if like there really was a cure for this, like painkillers is one of them. I'll admit it. Like I used to be on them, and like it was a problem. But it's like you have to realize and identify your problems. Like sometimes people are like, oh, and the pharmaceutical companies, they don't give a shit. Like they don't care who's addicted. They just want you to keep coming back and getting a new prescription every single time, because that's how they make their money. But they're not looking for the cure. They don't ever want you to cure your pain or your whatever diagnosis you got, like whatever you're dealing with, whatever your symptoms are. I feel like that's how therapy is. But another reason why I really don't like therapy is like it's a catch-22, man. Like therapists, I don't think a lot of them are perfect themselves either.
No.
You're paying for all this service and shit to hear about people's problems. Like that therapist is probably going home. You don't know what they're doing in their personal life. I mean, everybody has a drink or whatever. They're probably drinking too, man. Like you probably see them at the bar and show the weekend, like.
They probably drink because all their clients suck.
Fuck yeah, that's what they're like. Oh god, I had to deal with that shit again today, right? Like,
oh god, yeah.
Speaking of like shit that's going on in the world and victims and like all this bullshit, did you guys hear about that article about Mamdani? Like the latest bullshit he's on now?
Yeah. First it was the Italians, and then he went for the Italian Jews. Yeah, and then he finally he moved on and went on to the Jews.
Yeah, no, I came on this article. I guess this family, I don't know if they're going to sue him or what. No, I think this is from a day or two ago. Let's see. Oh, this is posted today. Violent criminals family wins millions and What is this? The family of attempted murder suspect who died of fentanyl overdose.
Oh,
This
I think
isn't
that's
the-
in our neck of the woods, but I don't know if this is the actual.
No, this isn't the article I was looking for. I saw one on Mamdani earlier. I was trying to pull
I've been
that
to
up.
that prison before, though. They do have a surprisingly large amount of overdoses.
Oh, the one in
Fentanyl
Riverside.
too?
Yeah, the one in Riverside.
Oh,
What's going on there?
It's just a weird place. You have the one of the candidates for the governorship trying to run there, and he like styles himself off as like a cowboy kind of guy. I don't know if he's like trying to make an allusion to Ronald Reagan, but like Ronald Reagan wasn't a real cowboy. He's like a acting cowboy.
well, the guy running like Tepianco, he looks the part. But his
He
voice
has an
is like
interesting voice.
it's like very like high pitched. Like he looks like this gruff like yeehaw dude, but then like you hear his voice and it's like it's like super high. It's just kind of
Hey, guys,
kind of
Vote for
weird.
me, the next Republican. Woo-hoo.
But it's a
Oh
weird
my
jail.
God.
It's right in downtown Riverside. Like you can like people are like clubbing, they're getting fucked up, and the jail's right there. And it's had the most deaths like in all of Cali. Like there's a lot of just suicides
Do you
and
think
like
that's how the prisoners in the Bastille felt during the French
oh
Revolution?
yeah, probably. Like it's weird and like there's all these like mysterious deaths. Like people like somehow manage to get rope and they hang themselves, or like the guard will step away. And then when they come back, the guy's dead. It's just there's like if you look up, it's like a weird rabbit hole to get down. But there's like a lot of just
Yeah.
mysterious deaths.
But it's like I don't know, man. Like you're talking about strange deaths and all that, but we were just
Yeah.
talking about Lindsay Clancy. I kind of feel like this psychotic behavior is being urged, and like this is what I'm talking about. Look at this is the article I was alluding to earlier. This is Mamdani's latest shit. He posted an emotional message mourning accused knife wielding killer and is slammed by the family. And it kind of ties in with what you were just saying about like all this shit that's like not making any sense and it's just opening more doors up. Look at this. Mamdani publicly mourned an accused career criminal killer. That's kind of like what we were talking about earlier. People that are just on killing sprees who died in Rikers Island this week. His own heir said on X that he was deeply saddened by the in-custody death of the 7 so far this year at a troubled jail complex, adding, "My thoughts are with his family and loved ones." The inmate was identified as 41-year-old Clarence Woodworth, an ex-con with nearly 30 arrests on his rap sheet. Fuck, man. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It starts as one. I guarantee he started with one victim and just fucking like went off. Tuesday, while awaiting for murder in the gruesome 2024 attack at a Bronx laundromat. Man, this is getting crazy. A family of victim Jose Miranda, the mayor's statement was a slap in the face. "It's terrible," his grieving mother, Marisol Miranda, told the Post on Thursday, adding, "That's not fair. That's not fair at all." And it's like, okay, you have a lady admitting she killed her kids. You got a mayor knowing this guy fucking killed a bunch of people on a spree. I mean, that's my whole point, man. It's like, when do you just say, like, okay, enough's enough, like, we need to focus on mental health, psychotic ass motherfuckers who, like, they're just trying to kill people at this point. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, everybody can, like, sit here and blame, like, we could get in a whole topic about gun laws and stuff, but the truth is, I think if it's in here, like, if it stems from, like, somewhere in your brain, you're just gonna make it happen. Obviously, this guy like stabbed people and stuff. I don't know, man. I like, are they trying to like legalize? My question is, are they trying to like legalize it to where you get less of a severe penalty for like committing intended murder? Because that's what it seems like at this point. Everyone's supporting a lady. Yeah, the purge. Is the purge about to become real?
Okay. Total segue. I think The Purge is the stupidest set of movies. I can't believe that there was a sequel. I remember when people would dress up as like Purge people for like Halloween. I thought it was the lamest shit, the most cornball stuff ever when they would wear the mask. They would always look like this one DJ. You know what I'm talking about? Marshmallow.
Oh my god.
The Fortnite DJ. Most
Fucking-
cornball shit ever. But I don't even know if it's just that or it's more like the
Still
people
got
who
my
are
mask right here.
don't live
Holy
in
shit.
the same neighborhoods where people are being targeted. Because, like, if you're like rich, right, and you grow up in a very privileged life, you are connected to your community and the people around you because those are also the people that keep you wealthy, whether that's through business connections or people you know, or you just, it's like, oh, our families have known each other for like, decades or whatever it might be, right? Versus if you're like poor or even middle class, you live an aspirational lifestyle where you're always like looking up and like seeing like this is what like rich people are doing on social media, or this is like, you know what I mean? It's like a sense of envy that is so unique to living in the West. And by the West, I mean like mostly just United States at this point. And I think that I think it like boils into the sense of unhappiness and discontent and a lack of connection to your community, because it's like, well, why would you want to feel connected to your community? Your community is your neighbors who steal from you and are loud upstairs in your apartment and yada, yada, yada. It's difficult to be connected in any sense of the word and feel healthy about yourself mentally or have a positive mental attitude like in streets like that. I don't know.
I mean, I think to kind of like add on to that a little bit, I think a lot of like purpose is to just disempower people, like to make you feel powerless and to kind of prevent you from kind of ever really doing anything, if you know what I mean. Where like, you empower the criminals, right? And then you take away methods of like just having the average Joe defend himself or whatever. And so people just then they're more reliant on the government. And I think there's sort of that aspect to it all. But I think it's also just like this is just an example of like kind of the blue way, like the blue city, like kind of like crazy stuff, like with all that stuff and just kind of like the weird politics, like if you had like told me like before like Mamdani like won the election that he was gonna win, I would have said you're crazy. You know what I mean? Like because like that was never like really a thing. And just to see all like the infighting too, like amongst like the Democrats and stuff is also just kind of like crazy. But I think it's also it happens because people are kind of fed up. Like the only way someone like him wins is because people are fed up enough with the current system, right? Where nothing happens. It's like what we were talking about earlier, where it's like the politicians they come, they make this big show of like, oh, we're gonna fix the road, we're gonna renovate this, we're gonna do that, and then nothing changes. You know what I mean? Like they get their like they get their press release. You can be like Gavin Newsom, like dancing or shuffling or whatever the heck he was doing, but then nothing actually changes. Like nothing actually changes in your community, and so I think over time people get fed up. But I don't know. Like I think so much has kind of like shifted like politically. Like you see like on like the left, like they're definitely shifting towards like the DSA, and the DSA is like ascendant. Like Mamdani isn't like the only like person that they have that's like won. They have like a bunch of these like candidates like who have won the primary, so they're basically gonna be like Congress people because like these are like blue districts, you know what I mean? And so like it's just kind of like crazy. And I've noticed them too in my area too. Like they used to be like a joke, and now like I'm talking like when they meet up, there's like 200 people. It's crazy actually. Like
huge fucking turnouts for these folks.
oh yeah, and it's like they look like what you think they look like. They look like soy boys and like cows, like with the crop top and the lipsticks. But it is crazy though, like how many people actually are showing up like nowadays compared to how it was.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna save a story for another time. But I'll let if you ever joins the show, you remember that time fucking Zeph was out there at the Planned Parenthood fucking protest? Were you there when that shit happened?
Was he protesting?
I didn't know he did that.
Or against?
I don't want to bring this up on the air, but I'll if you
or did he like jump back and forth across like the lawn, being for and against?
I don't know. He did something. He was out there, and I remember he was at the show later on, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And, like they're making this big deal because like there was hella people there. He's like, "Oh, I hope no one like followed me." I don't know. I'll let him speak to that later on when he gets on.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
I don't know.
That reminds me of a story back in high school. I had a friend who was like, I guess, only casually Catholic, but apparently, and that's when I learned that Catholics don't like the abortion thing.
Oh,
Um, I didn't know that. I was in such a bubble. I didn't even know. Like, so he was telling me, yeah, like we have to do community service, hours for like my religious organization at Catholic Church. So I just went with them. We all got into a van together and we protested Planned Parenthood. And I was like, that was community service hours? Holy shit.
oh
Ah.
my god! They do some crazy like. Look, I got nothing against. I got a lot of friends that are Catholic. I really don't know what their whole thing entails, but you guys ever looked up this thing they got called annulment?
Oh, annulment, like
I'm
where.
not talking about like annulment in marriage, where like, oh,
Oh,
this marriage didn't happen. They have this concept. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Annulment, Catholicism. It's an actual, yeah, Catholicism and annulment. Here we go. And oh, it's a nullity. That's Catholicism and annulment, properly called a declaration of nullity, is an official church ruling stating that a marriage was invalid from the beginning or lacked the essential requirement for a true sacramental bond. So they're using the definition of an actual annulment here, but there's a deeper term. I don't know if you have to look it up on like fucking like what is that that dictionary, urban dictionary or anything like that, but there's a like a it's I don't want to say it's slang term that they use, but they use that basically, and I've heard people talk about this where basically if you pay enough money to whoever's in charge of the religious council or whatever of the church, that like they'll kind of like turn their like, oh, we didn't see that, or oh, so and so is having an affair, we didn't see that, and I'm like, I wonder how true this shit is, you know what I
Mistrial.
mean? Because you always hear these boogeyman stories about like what goes on in the confession room, like all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. Kind of makes you wonder.
That's the thing, though. I always feel like it feels kind of weird because I had a roommate who was a hardcore Catholic, and she would drag me to like all the different like things that they would do, and I don't know. When I saw people line up for confession, it always felt so like it's like go to the DMV, like
I know. I don't know.
you're like in the booth, and it'll be like, oh, I killed my cat and 3 dogs. Okay, 3 Hail Marys. Bye.
Like next. Go.
Number 432. G342.
You think
And window.
Lindsay Clancy was in one of those rooms or what?
I don't know. And also there was this one time like I was curious about the Ash Wednesday thing. So I accidentally, and I didn't know this was like a bad thing to do, but I was hungry, so I received the bread.
she called it the cookie and she ate it, and then she was telling this to somebody else who was like hardcore Catholic, and they flipped out. They were like flipping
Yeah.
out.
Not bread. Okay, my child, that is not bread.
My child is crazy.
I think that's so like awkward. That's like some fucking straight fetish shit. I don't understand how like they call people like children, or like you call what do they call the priest the father?
Yeah.
So what the fuck, man? Like, well, Look, I'm not trying to be silly. Like, someone's called him daddy at one point.
Ah!
I'm just saying, like, fucking, come on now, man. You're already
Well,
going there.
this is why like they have that reputation, where it's like, oh, she went to like Catholic school, she's very they're like really hoary.
I will say the best
They're
acting
slutty.
that I've ever seen in a B-rated movie was from a Catholic gay porno.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And,
What? What the?
and that's how I discovered that actually Van Nuys, California is the porn capital of like probably the whole of United States. I just
That is crazy. that is fucking. I never knew that, and that's where they.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said wait. They see. I didn't know it was. I mean, I knew the shit was filmed. I didn't know it was in Van Nuys or whatever. Van Nuys. Is that how you say? How do you say
Van
it?
Nuys. I don't know. I like saying Van Nuys. Then it makes me think like a bunch of Vietnamese immigrants live there. So you like, I have this like mental picture in my head of like these hardcore like studios where they're like doing stuff with like secondhand purchased Hollywood studio equipment and like props and stuff. And then right next door, like you'll just see like some like Vietnamese family fresh off the boat, like I know ma, like in the background. It just feels like such a vivid picture.
You stick your banh mi into my phone.
Stupid. You don't even dip like banh mi into any like liquid. It's not like a
That's because you're not creative, Helen. You don't have that vision.
Is it like the anti-French dip because it's like Vietnamese?
No, like their banh mi is code for penis.
No, it was a joke because you know, like the French were in like Vietnam, so like.
Is that why they put that shit on the French bun, the banh mi sandwich?
Yeah, that it's a French roll, but it has rice flour in it. That's why the texture is like special, I guess. But yeah, that's why I said it's an anti-French dip because French dip is also.
I'm getting a sandwich. All that
daikon. This is the type of like audience I have for my stand-up jokes.
Your stand-up is like really, really good. Like she like another quick like segue. She's really good. Like she can now walk around there's this one town with a lot of colleges in it in our area, and she can walk around there and people recognize her because of like all the comedy that she's done out there. People are like, oh my god, or they'll like wave or like it's actually kind of like in the local celebrities. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like she's had like women. Granted, they're like MILF looking and like not the best looking, but like come up and are like, it's like they're hitting on her. They're like, oh my god, you're so good. Like I seen your show. It's so weird. Like local celebrity.
That's like kind of like me, but I get the opposite. Like everyone's like, hey, I know you. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. Like, what do you? Was it good or bad? Just tell me the truth, because I try to be on my best behavior with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh man, am I gonna have to fucking like get into it right now in the parking lot with some asshole over some bullshit that happened like 4 months ago? Like,
god damn.
Oh man.
I don't know, that's crazy, man. Like, you know, working in the public like that, you deal with so much shit, and you guys know this. You do comedies and stuff. You're telling that story on here about that time about. That psychotic ass heckler could take the fucking joke.
Yeah,
like,
people are just really mean. I don't know what it is. And now that I work like in the emergency department too, it's really weird because I don't know if this is like a common thing, but I see a lot of like people in the community, coworkers and stuff like that come through, and I'm like, it's really weird to like know people, but also like I've seen your boobs before too, so it's like strange. And weird. Well, you know, it's like, oh, like you have a mole on your boob.
It's like, hey, that's that guy that came in last week for his colonoscopy. Or
yeah. No, it's just freaking weird. And I mean, I guess that's the fun part too, because it's like people roulette. You'll never know what you'll see and find. So there's something new every day. But usually new is a bad thing. So
true story. I got to bring this up. That just cracked me up. He just said, I remember one night I had to go to the emergency room so when I used to live in the Bay Area, I went to like the worst. I didn't have medical insurance, so I had to go like the worst fucking hospitals ever. There's a hospital out there, and everyone knows it. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's in Oakland. Maybe you guys haven't heard of it, but everyone in the Bay Area is, I'm sure, heard of it. It's called Highland Hospital.
Oh my fucking god.
So fucking bad. Like, this is like the worst hospital you can ever fucking go to. Like, you gotta be like on some really shitty like Medi-Cal or Medicaid or some like low ball fucking ass insurance to go here. So I'm over there like at 2 a.m. and I'm like there because I thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack. Well, turns out I just had really bad acid because my doctor was like, oh, the doctor that helped me was like, you gotta quit eating spicy foods before bed and mixing that shit with like carbonated beverages like I'm fucking doing now. And I'm like, whatever. Well, anyways, I still do it. Obviously, I haven't learned my lesson, as you can see. Well, I'm sitting there in the waiting room, and I'm like, fuck, I'm dying. Like I'm just like this back and forth, and all of a sudden the doors bust open. And, like here comes the guys that are unwilling. Like this guy, like a gurney, and he's face down. Like, let us in. We gotta get. Yeah, he's like, we gotta get through the fucking door. And I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, oh fuck, don't move me like that. I heard him say it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Well, when I finally get through triage and get to the back and shit, so like they put me in the thing and like they're doing EKGs on me and shit in the back. I can hear this guy like 2 doors down. Like, so what happened, sir? He goes, I don't want to fucking talk about it. Well, it turns out, I guess he was having like some play with his partner, and he decided it was a good idea that they shoved some foreign object up his rectum or something like that.
Oh.
He's like clenching on. You can hear him in the room, like, "Oh, don't do it! It hurts! It hurts!" And they're trying to get this fucking thing out, man. I'm like, "Oh my god, this is." You just see shit like that, you know? And I'm like, "Wow." I can imagine if this nurse had to run into this guy on the street, like shopping, like a week later or something. Like, hey, I pulled that.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I pulled that flashlight out of your ass last week. How you been? Like,
I actually was on another podcast. I think a week or two ago, like a semi-famous emergency medicine related podcast called Chopped Cheese with Ketchup. And it's this African American dude, and he talks about being an East Coast fire medic basically, and he'll talk about like stupid stories like, oh, like tell me why grandma was like butt ass naked and she had a heart attack when like grandma and grandpa were like doing the thing, or just crazy stuff like that. And I was on there actually telling a story about a flashlight related incident where I was there and I saw the doctor actually like press the bottom of the flashlight button that was like sticking out. And the guy was like, oh my God, I feel the heat of like the flashlight bulb.
Oh, it was on.
Yeah. And the story was that he was working on his car and he accidentally fell on it.
Yeah, I'm so sure he just coincidentally fell down fucking spread eagle right on top of your fucking flashlight, pal. Like, I'm buying that shit. Like, there's no way.
I mean, honestly, though, I'm so happy that people come in, because that is a life-threatening emergency. Like, that is like, there's no shame, and I think the cool part is like, it's silly because it's so crazy, but it's not silly in the sense that like I feel like, I don't know, people in the ER will laugh about shit, but it's never in a demeaning way. It's more like, oh, this is so fucking crazy. Like, this is not something I would expect to experience in a normal life if I was like working a job as an accountant.
All you can do is laugh.
Yeah. We had a friend who he was like, is he Guatemalan? No, he's Mexican.
He's Mexican.
He just has a funky last name. And because how it's like Guatemalans, Hondurans, Salvadorians, they have like fun last names. Mexicans are just like Lopez's, Ortiz's, and Hernandez's. Anyways, he had a funky last name, but basically we were in this situation where me and Jim were so scared of our bunkmate in the hotel, we had to sleep behind like a couch, like to barricade ourselves. So we slept on the floor, and like Gilbert, who is also like right next to us on the other side of the couch, was like, all you can do is laugh. And so that's kind of like a mantra that I've carried. I accidentally said his name. God damn it.
It's all right. Hey, we love you if you're listening. Thanks for joining. He's not. No. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. What was the last subject we were going to talk about?
Well, we're talking about getting sick, and I think that's kind of a great segue because I really want to talk about this mystery meat that's coming in from Argentina, since we're talking about South America and everything that comes with that, because this shit, I don't know, man. I don't know what's in this fucking meat. So let's get the backstory first. So the FDA is trying to bring in, what is it, thousands of pounds of this meat, or what's going on here?
I think so, but here's the thing, right? It's like contaminated with antibiotics or something like that.
Let's hold on. I'll pull it up right here. Let's see. History meat. Trump refuses to say where the new flood of foreign beef is coming from. Oh my gosh, sorry for everyone looking. I got a bunch of ads on here. Anyways, President Trump announced Friday he has struck a deal to flood the U.S. market with hundreds of thousands of metric tons of foreign ground beef at prices dramatically below the current market. But when a reporter asked the most basic question about the arrangement, where exactly is all the beef coming from, Trump refused to say. On the beef deal, which countries did you make the deal with? The reporter asked. I don't want to say that. Oh, fuck, man. So where is this? Today I have concluded the deal
Wait, read it in the voice. Read it in the voice.
Today I have concluded. I can't do his voice. I'm just the lowest prices of ground beef you'll ever see from working American families. As everyone knows, under President Biden, beef prices soared at their fastest rate. Is it coming from China? That's all I want to know. Fucking A, man.
There's a lot of beef-related stories in the news. There's this beef, the beef that we have with Iran, and there's also this popular beef-themed movie that's blown up in China called Niu Lai, which is the cows coming. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Look that shit up. Niulai. It is the weirdest shit ever. It's like some
Niulai?
Yeah, Niu Lai.
Hold on one second. You know what? We're gonna fucking go into this shit right now. Together. Here it is. This is it? It's a Chinese
Yeah. Yeah, it's derpy and stupid, and it doesn't even have an official poster. It's like Killer Bean, except Chinese.
Look up
look up a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's the animation. That's the animation.
What the? It looks like fucking like. Dude, is this like some like puppet show? Like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I don't know.
It's crazy, man. Hey, it's
look at all the 5-star reviews.
Where's the plot, though? Oh, here we go. Storyline. The newborn calf lulls the lark, freshly arrived from the desert into a dream. Within the dream, the lark bears witness to Niu Lai, who, inspired by a myriad of forces, gradually matures into a courageous warrior, one bold enough to shoulder responsibility and face life and death head on. Oh my God.
Somewhere in Argentina, there's a Niu Lai type of story out there.
I think in Chinese, the word for milk, because I've taken Duolingo, I think it's Nunai, right? So is that where they're coming
from? Yeah, cow milk, yeah, Nunai, yeah.
That's right, you understand that shit, right, Joe? I don't know. Nunai is milk, right?
Yeah, cow milk, yeah.
Is that where they're getting that shit from, or what?
I don't know, maybe.
I think with the beef, I think it's coming from Argentina, like supposedly to like lower like the beef prices. But it's, I don't know, like it's all really weird. And I've heard stories too that like it's possible because down here, like in our neck of like the woods, there's a lot of wild donkeys, and in like middle America and stuff, there's wild horses, right? And I know like one of the theories I've heard is that because the government's trapping them, the government's trapping and basically sending these like these donkeys, these horses and stuff to like different countries. And so one of the theories is that actually they're killing the horses, and they're basically working in the meat into the meat supply, so you don't necessarily know what you're eating. But I know also like that that beef that's coming from Argentina, it's like being recalled because like it was fed something that was like contaminated or something like that.
I think it was like an antibiotic that's like banned in multiple countries, something like that. It's kind of like how like. We don't like drink milk with cows treated with the RBST or whatever hormone that's like on the side of the milk packages.
It's funny you bring that up. I was going to talk about that. There's a guy here in town. Go figure. Fucking Jordy was the one who referred me to this guy. He goes, "We gotta get this raw milk. This raw milk's so good."
Oh, like, God, dude.
He brought us out. Yeah, he brought us out to some fucking farm, like way out in the country. I think it's on maize or some shit. I'm not gonna throw this guy under the bus. He's already taken enough flack in the bee, and they talk so much shit about him that like his milk's untreated and it's gonna kill people and gives you rabies and all this bullshit, right? Well, I actually went there with Jordy. This is a true story. We went there. And I walked into this guy's farm, and he literally has like a coffee can for like a I don't know, it's like a tip jar, like drop your money, take a gallon or whatever. So it was $5 at the time, but I remember taking this milk. I'm like, fuck, it looks so cool, but after a while, I'm like, man, do I really want to drink this shit? Like, what if, like, all that fear mongering is gonna work? Like, there really is like some like rabies pet like parasite in here that's gonna like take over my body and make me all rabid and shit, and do some Lindsay Clancy type shit to my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like,
Milk mania.
Oh, you could have been blessed by raw milk, man. It's funny you bring that up because we actually had a friend, or well, we have a friend who he I don't know. I guess he read like that it was like good for you or something. There was some reason where like he wanted to do it. So like he goes and like there's a health food store like not too far away where they sell it, right? Like they sell raw milk, they sell like butter made out of like raw milk, like all these like raw milk products. So he buys like a quart of like raw milk and he's posting about how it's like so good, it's so good, and he starts drinking it, and like no one hears from him for like days, and then like a couple of days later he makes a post like actually fuck raw milk, like I drank it and I got sick, like he was on like the crapper for just like every day he was just on the crapper like just crapping like everything
Everyone
out.
is diarrhea maxing.
Yeah, and then so it's just kind of funny you bring it up because like that was sort of like, and maybe it's good you didn't drink it because like if like his story like was like representative of anything else, it might not have been the best.
You put your money inside of the poop jar.
Oh wait, dude, and we have a Peter. Okay, and we have another friend actually who so this guy's kind of interesting. He's like 6'5", like he's really tall, really lanky, and his whole thing is he gets around SoCal with nothing but public transit, and like it's like a I don't want to bash his bike, but like it's kind of like a bike that like even a homeless person wouldn't like ride.
Look,
because
dude,
it's got no gears. It's only got one gear. So like and he uses this like everywhere. So he's going uphill. He's doing it all like just with like the one gear that
like,
it has.
And
like the human spirit. Yeah. And he's kind of like Zephin. He used to be vegan. And so like
broke the cycle.
it's like he's doing all this like because he was saying like in a day he can bike like 80 miles potentially like in a single day, like because like to get around, like you're just using public transit or it's like you missed the bus, now you got a bike to make it to work. He couldn't keep up like the calories, basically like all the calories he was burning he couldn't take in enough, like just being vegan, and like he was starting to get like bone issues. So like he abandoned like veganism and he became like a vegetarian, but he drinks raw milk. And like the craziest part is he will go buy raw milk like in triple degree weather, and then he'll have to bike like 3 like hours home. And the raw milk is just sitting there, and then he'll drink it and he's okay. He has like a gut of steel, like
so it actually benefits him. Whereas the other guy's got like the black market fucking Ozempic, it sounds like, right? Like he's on the shitter for like 3 weeks straight.
I don't know why, but I feel like in the past 6 months, society has been under the shit spell. Like people are getting food poisoning from the Taco Bell. They're pooping everywhere. People
Taylor
are talking,
Farms.
Yeah, Taylor Farms. There's issues with the blueberries. There's issues with the beef. There's issues with the milk, and it's like. Now, like I literally on Instagram Reels, I got like a thing of, oh, this special Chinese tea will make you poop a lot. Like I don't know what the deal is with like the poop maxing. Like, are we just trying to like overclock our like sewage system, or what's the deal?
I don't know. I was worried. I was like, fuck. I was like, tell me this isn't like the new COVID variant where it's gonna make you like
Poop
shit till you
yourself.
die, basically. Yeah, like spray paint your fucking bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you I don't know, like going back to like the whole thing with the meat and all that. I mean, it's like what the fuck are they doing? I don't understand that shit. Like I get it, like is it well, he says we're in a need for ground beef, but like McDonald's, that shit isn't even real beef, right? Like I have friends that work there. They tell me when the packaging comes in. It literally says right there on the box, like, this is like an artificial product. It was made in some fucking lab. It was bioengineered. It's like, you're not eating real beef. I don't know. I just think that we're going too far by doing all this. Like, and all the, I don't know, the vegan lovers out there that are going to say, like, oh, we're slaughtering too many cows. Like, I don't want to see, Zeph, if you're listening, I don't want you doing another Vice episode. I think we're going to be okay. There's no need to fucking go run and save the animals. I think we're fine, but I don't know, man. Like, I think that we have enough farms and stuff, right? Are we really running that short, or is he just trying to reduce the price? I'm kind of confused by this article.
I think it's to reduce the price. I mean,
Well, it's also to bankrupt American cattle ranchers.
Yeah,
American beef is really great if you get it from a local source, like
Right.
any other food product.
but it's tough. Like it's tough. Like I can only imagine how much it costs to raise a cow. Like if you're like a small time farmer, you know, maybe you've only got maybe like 100 cows or whatever, right? You're not like these like mega like farms.
Feed yards, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's probably tough, and you know, like at the end of the day, like you have to charge like enough to make money, you know, to make it worth your while, and it's probably super expensive. I was gonna say though, I did not know it came in like from like your friends who work at McDonald's. I didn't know that it came in like packages that said like this is artificial. That's actually like crazy. Like I had a buddy who worked at McDonald's. I didn't hear stories like that, but I heard stories of like, yeah, it's all frozen. And you deal with like a lot of like, you know, because it's a service job, you deal with a lot of like just stupid fucking people.
Well, you do, and I used to work at Taco Bell. I mean, I can tell you all kinds of shit, like what I saw, like what comes in there, like it's yeah, what you see is not what you get, man. It's all bad in the fucking fast food industry. Um, have you guys tried kosher beef? Have you ever tried that? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have.
kosher restaurants before?
I don't think we've ever sat
Not at
down in
a-
a restaurant, even
yeah.
though we live, you know, close.
Not at a kosher restaurant.
It's
Oh,
'cause
you
the
guys got to
person's
go.
bad.
If you're in LA, you got to go to this fucking. It's so good. Joel took me there a few months ago. It's in I don't know if it's Beverly Hills.
Pico?
I know you passed through Rodeo to get there. It's called Lenny's. It's a Mexican kosher restaurant. It's so fucking good though.
You've got to try it. There's also a place that's kosher I want to try called Dr. Sandwich. Okay, pull up a map. Let's look at kosher restaurants, and then let's look at the 1-star reviews. Cause me and Jimmy were on Google Maps yesterday looking at the bad reviews for the Museum of Tolerance. You know what that is, right?
No, what is that?
Oh, you're native.
It's basically like the Holocaust Museum. Typically, like public schools, like in SoCal, like will do a field trip there at one point or another. But like, there's like a lot of like just bad reviews. But like, what's interesting is like, you think a lot will be kind of like people like trolling or like kind of putting oh, I think it's revealing your location, man.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm proud of where I'm at, man. Come to the valley, y'all. Let's see. Kosher restaurants. No, this is. You want to check out SoCal?
oh yeah, there's Lenny's
Lenny's.
Yeah, Lenny's pops up on there. I've gone there.
Tel Aviv Grill.
Dr.
Sure,
Sandwich.
Dr. Sandwich is on there. Oh, it's right there, number 6. I'm trying to find out. I can't find it. I'm trying to
I
find
like how they're all bundled in one area.
Right. Well, it's like the Beverly. That was the strip, and there's actually like right down here. I think it's on. I want to say it was in this area where we were at, wherever Lenny's was at. Hold on, let's go up there and find it. There's actually like there's a fucking right here, Pico Robertson. There's like a supermarket over here. I called it like the kosher Costco.
Oh, Costco.
Costco.
Well, it's not Costco. I call it the kosher Costco. It's a huge fucking store over there where like everybody was going in and out. I was like, man, you got to get a membership to get in there too, like Costco does. I've never
Damn.
heard of some of these though. Lenny's, that's the one I went to. The Milky Way. Shushiko, it's a sushi bar.
Cool.
I never heard of this one. The food's always fresh. But is it kosher? They have to be, right?
Fish grill.
Fish grill. Oh.
Where's the place? You guys are talking about Dr. Sandwich?
Yeah. I always see the ads on Instagram. They have like some. It's like a salmon schnitzel. It looks so good.
Hmm.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, this shit's making me hungry right here.
Like that looks pretty good. Like pretty legit.
Oh man, that looks so good. I mean, I never heard of this place. Chicken shawarma plate.
The real question is though, is it worth parking?
Yeah,
Like-
the parking really sucks. I mean, look at this shit.
Ugh.
I would just have anxiety about being towed the entire time.
I went to this kosher burger place down there, and you know what's cool is like they didn't really like advertise it was kosher, but like you had to park in this back alley to get there. They had, like a back alley entrance. Parking doesn't look. Oh, next door, eat drink. Doesn't look too bad compared to the place I was at. I don't know. But yeah, no, like kosher steaks, you could definitely tell the difference. Like when you eat it, like you're like, oh, this is like not like other like non-kosher steak. You know what I mean? It's got like a different kind of taste to it. I think. I don't know. Some people can't taste the difference.
It's not slop.
It's not slop, bro. It's not. Slop.
Well, we had like what three different versions of ribeyes.
Yeah.
We had like a ribeye from Piedmont that was dry aged that I made at home. We had a normal ribeye that we got from like just a butcher shop, Mexican. I mean, I guess kind of Mexican,
yeah.
sort of place, like barbecue specialty store. And then we had a ribeye from Trader Joe's.
That was kosher.
That was kosher. And like there's definitely a difference in quality.
Yeah.
Like I 100% I would say dry aged is pretty awesome. But I don't know what the halachic like things are with dry aging. And I was this totally random, but I was looking up shohet courses or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because I was gonna like voluntold Jim to like take a shohet
I
course.
was gonna do this shit too. And we should go together if you find one because when Rabbi Shalom was here, I used to ask him all the time, like, I want to. He goes, "Are you sure?" Because like, not a lot of people want to do that shit. I'm like, I'll fucking do it, man, just to get my like, because I love meat. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. Like, I will go learn the craft. You know what I'm saying?
She was trying to like get me to do it, and I was just like, I don't know, like not to sound like Zephin, like not that like I'm a vegan or something, but like there's like a big difference between like buying it like like packaged at like your like grocery store and then like you're actually like killing it, you know what I mean?
But here's the thing.
And it's like looking you in the eyes.
You appreciate it more. You appreciate it because you saw what it was like while it was living. So you're more likely to be like, okay, like I'm not going to waste this. This was a life that was given to me and I'm not going to like, throw that away. But I think it's like a different philosophy on like food and eating because I grew up on a farm and I grew up with farm animals and I knew what was going to happen when I went to the slaughterhouse. Goodbye.
We'll show up with our little pink ears and our signs to support you, okay? You kill those kids, Jimmy. You're good. No,
Plus, I don't know. I don't think women can be shohets, right?
That's a great question. I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer. I think that, I mean, is there like a blessing you do? I mean, you're literally taking some. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. If you're down one day, just let me know, and I'll try to get that arrangement back on because I was actually gonna go. He was gonna send me off to go. And I'm still kind of upset I didn't get to do that because I could be certified right now and I could be like not eating all this bullshit we're eating here in the valley. We got a lot of farms around us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could be like the meat guy.
I could be the meat. I could be the butcher.
Yeah,
butcher.
Dude, I can imagine you like
fucking big old like apron on with bloodstains on it.
Yeah. It'll be like the deli shop from The Sopranos. What is it called again?
I don't know. Oh, dude, you know what? You could be Jewish Leatherface.
Oh my god!
Man, that'd be badass. I'll come out with my chainsaw.
Yeah.
A chainsaw with like the Star of David on it or something.
That's my fucking blades going around. Yeah. Oh Oh man,
It's
terrible.
a white and blue chainsaw.
Hey, real quick, not trying to segue or plug shit in, but speaking of Jewishness, you guys hear about this fight coming up this Saturday with the King Israeli dude versus the Gypsy Crusader?
I will say that it looks like the battle card you would see for Dragon Ball Z.
For Dragon Ball Z.
Like it's like Broly versus Frieza or whatever, you know.
Oh man, that just totally. It does look like I don't know.
Why is like Gypsy Crusader like highlighted all in red?
That's
Like they
totally
should have
fucking
made
AI.
him
That fool don't
blue.
look like that. He fucking. Oh man, I don't know. Like I'm looking at it like, okay, these guys. This shit came out of nowhere. It just started popping on my feed. Like maybe because like I look at like a lot of like Jewish things on my reel. I'm like, why is this shit popping up? It's like, oh, these guys are fighting this Saturday, and like this guy's making anti-Semitic comments and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, are they trying to sell me a pay-per-view? Like, how's my algorithm? How's this shit getting into my algorithm? You know what I mean?
Imagine it's like they're like slapping each other with gloves, like it's a glove fight, as opposed to like a real MMA fight.
It's like power slap or whatever that
Yeah,
shit's called.
yeah, like power slap.
Slap boxing.
Yeah, slap boxing. I think that's like a real thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
It is. Power slap is like, it's actually getting pretty popular on fucking YouTube right now. Like a lot of people watching that. Bare knuckle fights. Like it's becoming. But what's cool is like, okay, it's free on YouTube. That's number one. You don't got to pay for shit. Two, it's like they keep it simple. I was watching boxing last week. I'm like, fuck, man, there's like too many rests and like, and I get it. I'm not like a boxing athlete or nothing, but maybe they need those breaks for a reason. But when I watch bare knuckle fighting, man, they make it quick. It's to the point. Like these guys are just coming at each other. No one's running away. I'm like, right on. Good for them, right?
you know, I don't know. I feel like sometimes with boxing, the breaks are planned for like older folks to sleep and take a nap. Because my grandpa, like, he loved boxing so much. But what weirded me out was as soon as I would turn it on, he would fall asleep on the couch. And then when I would turn it off to watch something else, he would wake up. It was the craziest thing ever. He'd be like, oh, why'd you turn it off? Why'd you turn it off? I was watching that.
I saved that shit would happen to me as a kid. Like no one's watching TV, but the moment you change the channel or like pick up the remote, they're like, I'll instantly like come out of it like they're fucking proud. Like they're like, oh yeah, what's going on here? And I'm like, really? Like you were not watching the shit right now. Give me that fucking remote.
I like wrestling. I don't know if you guys have heard of Redneck Brawl before.
What the fuck is it? No, I watch WWE. I don't know what the fuck Redneck Brawl is though.
Dude, it's like WWE, except redneck individuals from special states. Look that shit up. Look that shit up. Look up like a YouTube video. It's the best shit ever, dude. The ring girls look like very dignified women that you would find working in certain establishments that truckers frequent at.
Redneck Brawl right here.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's great.
What the fuck is this? Hold on, how to watch live.
Oh yeah, they charge you for it,
But
but
better not take me to some fucking porn site right now. What's going on? Hold on.
it feels like it. I like how the kayfabe or whatever for it is great.
Oh, kayfabe is a great term. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Yeah. As a
Anyone
WWE
ever-
fan, can you explain kayfabe?
Kayfabe is like when they make you believe the shit is real, but the two performers on the screen are actually working out a fucking deal to trick the audience per se.
Yeah, just a clip it's crazy. I love it.
Hold on.
Trainwreck Tracy.
Versus first class white
White
trash.
It's not loading. The audio's not playing on here. Oh fuck. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this for. I want to hear what these fucking broads are saying because they're probably crazy as hell. Let me see. Go back. Okay, here we go. I don't know if is the audio coming through. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
No, not yet. I can also play it on mine.
Yeah, if you want to load it, this is great. I don't.
I mean, I feel like it's really crazy. Like redneck brawl. Meat and taters versus NyQuil at redneck brawl.
Let's put that on right now. I want to check that shit out. I want to see what this is all about. This.
All right, can you hear this?
Yeah, let me load this up. There we go.
All right. Let's see. Entire fight, Little Terry, Giant Women fight, Big Fiends.
Giant.
This one is what Baked Bean versus Pookie.
We got Baked Bean versus Pookie.
So
Baked Bean.
Baked Bean. She has opened up for me a couple times.
Holy shit!
Somewhere.
Something like that.
She's such a good
Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. Okay.
and she's taking this shit serious.
Yeah.
Oh,
Baked
she's
Bean
definitely
clearly has a
taking
bowl of
it.
beans
Look
on
at
her
her eyes
shirt.
right now. Look at the intensity
she's ready
in
to
her
go.
eyes, bro.
Yeah, dude, she's ready. She's been posting about it every day on Facebook.
Let's go.
I think
She's
so.
empowered by Baked Beans, son. Let's go, girl! Woo! I love the
Sponsored by Cookie's mom. Did I say Pookie's mom?
Pookie's mom.
Sponsored by Pookie's mom, and Pookie is her opponent.
Yeah. Good looking gal.
Oh, this is great.
Come out with it.
Oh
Baked
my-
Beans
oh,
took a
wow.
little.
Gotta watch that head.
Time.
Cool. They're just coming in.
Oh,
Oh,
All right, it's hot with it, son.
These are the
Anyways,
real.
yeah, it's a girl.
Jesus.
Lord have mercy, mercy.
Oh, see, this is like.
I like the flame. I like the flame. Ooh. Oh, what a crowd reaction. What a good. He's like, I don't even look at me. He's been.
It's like if Unknown Hinson. Do you know that guy, Unknown Hinson?
No.
Okay. He is a country musician who I guess this is a little relevant because Dolly Parton passed away pretty recently. He had this long-standing beef with Dolly Parton, like where Dolly Parton was like a very like gender affirmative, like love and peace, like, you know, all around, like let's spread the joy and positivity. Unknown Hinson would be like, your man is gay, and I don't goddamn, I don't know, he's Salvadorians or something stupid, stupid shit like that.
What's his name? I want to look him up.
Unknown Hinson.
Unknown Henson. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at him right now. I pulled him up on my phone.
He looks like a Elvis if Elvis was like a vampire.
No, he looks like fucking yeah. He kind of looks like Wolfman Jack reincarnated.
Yeah.
Just fucking freaky, man.
I can share a YouTube video of him.
I don't like Dolly. Yeah, let me put this on here. Hold on.
Oh,
There you go.
all right.
Near 12 o'clock. Do you know where your husband is? You don't know where he's run off to, and you don't know who he's running with.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bridge.
You this way is gay, something you should know. Your man is gay, goose, darling, gay. And that's the truth, darling. I hate to break the news to you this way, but your man is gay.
Anyways, I would pay money to watch Filipino uncles sing this shit at karaoke.
I love hey, let's get on the karaoke night one of these nights. I gotta get on that shit. I love karaoke.
You gotta do your version of "Don't Stop Believing," Jim.
What? I don't have a version.
Yeah, it'll be your version. It's why it's your version.
You know,
It's either that or a Dolly Parton song, your choice.
Jolene?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to hear fucking another. They've been playing Dolly Parton fucking all week at my office. I'm like, can we just turn this shit off right now?
Jolene, Jolene, I'm begging you, please don't take my man.
I'd rather hear Lady Gaga or some shit at this point. Anything. Fucking turn this shit off, right? Like,
syphilis patient once who loved Lady Gaga.
Oh man.
And he only loved her because she wore that meat dress that one year. You remember that?
Yeah, she did some freaky shit, but
Like she's calmed down. I don't know why.
yeah, she's off fucking meds probably. Who knows? I mean, you know what's crazy is they what was I feel like we're like in this weird cycle where like every 20 years someone tries to do some viral shit to go bigger. Like, oh, I can't believe so and so did that. Like in the 80s, obviously everybody was talking about like Madonna and fucking all these other people. Like now it's Lady Gaga, and then now we're just doing odd shit. I mean, they had that one rapper a few years back, remember, that was making videos where wasn't he like blowing Satan in a music video or some shit? I can't remember. There was a controversy.
Little Nas X.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, are we trying to like push the button like even further? Like, where are we trying to go with all this?
I guess it's like for attention, clicks, viral stuff. You know, it's shareable. It's like, oh, this is so crazy. I mean,
hey, man, there's a million ways to get big, and fucking blowing the devil is probably like at the very like bottom of my list right now. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, some people actually doing that would be the top. I look at Harvey Weinstein or whatever. No,
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
the guy that he started. No, you know what's crazy? I was talking to someone about this. I don't think he started the Me Too bullshit. I think it was that Louis C.K. motherfucker.
You think so? It started with Louis C.K.?
Well, because wasn't he like, he was a flasher, right? And like he was doing this
Right. And he would like make people feel kind of like super uncomfortable. Well, it's the attitude of Hollywood. People are so like, they want to be famous. They want to be like next to that famous stuff. And so it makes people, unfortunately, like super easy and vulnerable to being exploited.
Well, I was talking to someone about this shit not too long ago. Okay, so check this out. It's like, do you think that people in SoCal, because you obviously get people that move there just seeking like fame and like the limelight and stuff. Like, there's probably people in SoCal that grew up there. They're like, man, we're tired of fucking people coming here. Like, they just want to live normal lives, like the SoCal life. But they're like, oh, now we got these people coming from, like, I don't know, Washington, Seattle, trying to move to LA to make it bigger. You know what I mean? Like, try to become a star or get some clout. Like, do you think locals don't like that shit, or is that?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
I'd say so. I don't know. I just think that's what it is. It's like people that move here to California think, oh, it's palm trees and like, no, motherfucker, I'm in the valley. There ain't one single. Maybe there's a couple palm trees out there, but it's mainly flat land, cow shit, and like a bunch of farms around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's cool too, though. I mean,
it's a slice of California most people don't think of, and there's like something unique about that.
Yeah. I mean, you got raw milk, and
you got raw milk. Fucking, I don't know. This state's going to hell. And by the way, if there's anybody out there watching this nationwide, when it comes time to vote for our next president, just remember what our governor did, because if you don't now, someone else will later. That's all I gotta say. Real quick before we get off, because I know it's getting late, and I got shit I gotta do too. But before we get to our next episode, I just want to throw something out there to all of our subscribers. If anyone's watching the episode and you want to join us as a guest, and I'm making my pledge tonight on our next episode, on episode 6, we will have a guest because I already got someone lined up. But
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil it here. But if you do want to be a guest, just reach out, send a DM, I'll respond, and we'll get you on the motherfucking show. So hope everyone out there's having a wonderful rest of their week. Enjoy your weekend. And I don't know, when do we plan on coming back? Do we have a date in mind?
Yeah, that's a great question. I feel like I have to look at my terrible calendar for work.
Calendar too. Anyways, we'll get back to the date. We'll put out an advertisement for our next show. It should be hopefully within the next few weeks, though, I'm imagining.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we'll do it again soon. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful Friday. And fuck the 49ers. I'm just
That's
kidding.
right.
49ers. All right, have a good week. Take care.
Straight shalom.
Bye,
Straight
have a beautiful
shalom.
time.
Peace. Follow us on
Peace.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. All right.
Let's do it.